SpongeBob has been on the air for over 20 years, yet many viewers miss the hidden clues, revealing Squidward's tragic backstory. Here are the top 3 hidden details you missed. No. 3. Band Geeks. Squidward's band, the Squid Squad, plays a pivotal role in this episode, which revolves around the annual Battle of the Bands competition. Squidward is initially reluctant to participate, revealing a deep-seated fear of failure and a weariness born from years of unfulfilled dreams. The band's dissonant music reflects Squidward's internal turmoil, hinting at a past where music once brought him joy. His utter devastation upon losing the competition underscores the profound impact this event has on him. The audience witnesses the gradual erosion of Squidward's spirit as he grapples with the harsh reality that his aspirations might never materialize. Despite his efforts, Squidward finds himself unable to escape the suffocating grip of mediocrity and unrequited dreams, a fate he seems resigned to accept. No. 2. New Student Starfish. This episode offers a glimpse into Squidward's deeply rooted insecurities and the haunting specter of his past. When a new student, Larry the Lobster, arrives at Mrs. Puff's boating school, Squidward becomes consumed with envy. Larry's natural talent and admiration from his peers serve as a stark reminder of Squidward's own unfulfilled potential. Squidward's reaction is one of bitter resentment, a reflection of his own unrealized dreams and the crushing weight of his failures. As Larry excels in boating, scoring a perfect 100 on his test, Squidward's envy intensifies. Unable to comprehend how someone could find pleasure in boating, Squidward lashes out, exposing his inability to find joy in anything. His outburst is a desperate attempt to sabotage Larry's success, driven by Squidward's own paralyzing fear of failure. Number 1. Crabborg. This episode reveals a terrifying truth about Squidward's relationship with his family. During the events of Crabborg, Squidward experiences a disturbing vision while relaxing at home. In this surreal sequence, his house transforms into a dark and unsettling labyrinth. This chilling imagery serves as a metaphor for the convoluted and tormented state of Squidward's mind. The vision culminates in a confrontation with his own mother, who Squidward perceives as a menacing figure wielding scissors. This disturbing imagery suggests a deeply fractured relationship with his mother. The scissors symbolize her emasculating control over him, highlighting a history of manipulation and psychological abuse. Squidward's terror in the face of his mother underscores the severity of his trauma and the lasting impact of his upbringing. Did these hidden details change your view of Squidward? Let us know in the comments. Part 2. Hidden Depths Uncovered. What if I told you Squidward Tentacles isn't just a grumpy neighbor we all laugh at? He's actually a tragic hero whose life began to crumble after a devastating loss. Before SpongeBob Squidward Tentacles dreamed big. While working at the Krusty Krab, he often reminisced about his glorious days. But what were they? He gave us hints: failing boating exams, being hit by a car, getting fired from jobs, all make us laugh. But why would a talented, intelligent cephalopod fail so often at simple tasks? Is there a darker explanation? What if Squidward was once a star pupil? Let's take his boating license, for example. In boating school, we learn he failed 47 exams. Surely, he must have passed eventually, right? Well, no. Fans have noticed that every time he takes a boating test, Mr. Krabs conveniently moves the goalposts, changing the requirements. So Squidward is doomed to fail. But why? Was he once a star student who took boating for granted? Or did he lack the drive after a traumatic event? The dark theory about Squidward's eyes hold a mystery. Why are they red? Some say it's to symbolize his anger and bitterness. Others theorize his red eyes hint at a violent past. What if he witnessed something so horrible it left him traumatized forever? Take a look at these two pupils. Notice anything strange? They're completely black. What could lurk behind those dark eyes? One unsettling theory suggests Squidward's pupils aren't eyes at all. They're simply the result of his body rejecting its previous owner's soul. Remember, Squidward can't die. He has no reflection and he seems unaware of his own existence. What if Squidward's body is inhabited by a parasitic creature that feeds off living beings? And what if this creature somehow caused Squidward's tragic fall from grace? The horrifying truth about Squidward's house: Squidward lives alone in a pineapple. On the surface, it's an odd choice. A talking pineapple offers no protection. But Squidward seems attached to his pineapple abode. He constantly repairs it, and he treats it like a sanctuary. Could there be a horrifying reason for this strange attachment? Some say Squidward chose the pineapple house to hide a terrible secret. After a devastating loss in his past, he retreated into his shell. Now he lives in denial, pretending everything is fine while hiding the truth from everyone, including himself. The secret truth about Squidward's paintings throughout the series. Squidward's paintings are consistently rejected, yet he keeps trying. What if this isn't about skill or taste? What if Squidward paints self-portraits to cope with a fragmented identity? Each stroke represents a piece of his shattered psyche. Maybe his paintings don't get picked because their darkness is too intense for others to handle. Only SpongeBob notices the pain behind Squidward's art. That's why he's the only one who tries to help. Squidward hides his face in public. He wears sunglasses everywhere. He avoids eye contact. He desperately clings to his anonymity. But why? What if Squidward's face is disfigured from the traumatic event in his past? He doesn't want people to know, but his actions speak louder than words. The kindness of strangers. Sometimes Squidward shows kindness to strangers. He befriended a lost child in tea at the Tree Dome. He protected a baby and baby on board. Why does he care for others, even though he's so miserable? Perhaps Squidward finds solace in helping others because it distracts him from his own problems. By showing compassion, he can momentarily forget his pain and feel something other than emptiness. He reaches out because deep down, he still has hope that one day someone will reach back. This brings us to the darkest theories about Squidward and his connection to the show's creator, Steven Hillenburg. Stay tuned for more in Part 3. Hello friends, it's me, and today we're going to talk about Squidward. In Part 3 of our series, we'll explore some popular fan theories about Squidward Tentacles, the grumpy neighbor of SpongeBob SquarePants. What theories do fans have about Squidward's past? What could explain his bitterness and failed dreams? You'll find out in this episode. Theory No. 1. The failed concert. For many fans, Squidward's story begins with a big failure. Perhaps a big concert where Squidward was supposed to be the star performer. Maybe he was even sharing the stage with his idol, Squilliam. But as the spotlight hit him, Squidward froze with fear. His hands trembled, his clarinet reed snapped, and as a single discordant note rang out, the audience roared with laughter. Humiliation washed over him as he realized he wasn't the great musician he'd imagined himself to be. Maybe Squilliam had even secretly sabotaged him, snatching away his chance at greatness. After that, Squilliam couldn't face the music world again. He threw himself into his work at the Krusty Krab, burying his pain in grease and grime until one day soon became many years, turning his house into an Easter egg hideout. Theory number 2. The art school dropout. What if Squidward didn't fail after leaving art school? Some fans theorize that he actually got expelled. For the most talented artists and musicians, art school is a proving ground, a place where only the best can succeed. But Squidward, with his big dreams and even bigger ego, might have found the classes boring. While his classmates learned perspective and portraiture, he spent his time painting self-portraits and soaking in the admiration of his peers. But this didn't go unnoticed. Soon his professors called him out, criticizing his pretentious and unfocused work. The next thing he knew, he was shown the door with nothing but his paintbrush and his dreams. With his art school days behind him, Squidward felt lost and bitter, unsure what to do next. He took a job at the Krusty Krab, flipping Krabby Patties day after day. All the while, his dreams of being a famous artist slowly faded, replaced by a simmering resentment towards those who had rejected him. These theories add depth to Squidward's character, making him more than just a grumpy neighbor. He becomes a symbol of unrealized potential, a cautionary tale of what happens when talent meets hubris. Now, it's time to say goodbye. See you next time. SpongeBob fans have put forward some truly wild theories over the years, but few are as heartbreaking as what if Squidward's past was actually tragic. If Squidward's past is as tragic as the clues and fan theories suggest, it explains so much about how he behaves in the present-day SpongeBob SquarePants universe. Let's break down the key ways his backstory might influence his actions, relationships, and outlook on life. 1. His job at the Krusty Krab. To most viewers, Squidward's job as a cashier is just a comedic setup. He hates it. He's lazy, and he's constantly annoyed by SpongeBob. But if you see it through the lens of his fall from grace, the Krusty Krab isn't just a job. It's a symbol of failure. It's a reminder that his talent didn't get him anywhere. Every time a customer complains, it's another blow to his ego. This could be why Squidward is so bitter. He feels trapped in a life far beneath his potential. 2. His hatred for SpongeBob and Patrick. On the surface, Squidward finds SpongeBob and Patrick annoying because they're loud and childish. But deeper down, he might resent SpongeBob's pure joy and optimism emotions. Squidward has lost. SpongeBob's creativity, even if chaotic, could remind Squidward of the passion he once had for art and music. Patrick's carefree lifestyle might make Squidward question why he is so unhappy despite trying so hard. 3. His obsession with art and music. Why does Squidward still paint and play the clarinet, despite everyone hating it? It's not just a hobby, it's his last connection to his dreams. Even if he's not good, giving it up would mean admitting total defeat. His countless self-portraits might be his way of preserving the image of who he wanted to be. For his social isolation, Squidward rarely has friends, and when he tries, like in Club SpongeBob or Squid's Day Off, it usually ends badly. This could be because his past failures made him fear rejection. He might prefer isolation over risking another disappointment. It also explains why he's quick to assume others are mocking him. He's been humiliated before. 5. His short temper. Squidward's constant sarcasm and yelling aren't just comedic traits. They might be a defense mechanism. Every failure in the present triggers old wounds from his past. His anger could be a way to keep people at a distance, so they can't hurt him emotionally. 6. Rare moments of vulnerability. Every now and then, we see Squidward really happy. Episodes like Band Geeks or Christmas who show him smiling, laughing, and even showing kindness. These moments might be glimpses of the old Squidward, the one who believed life could be beautiful. It's proof that deep down, he's not a bad guy, just someone who's been hurt too many times. The tragic cycle. If this theory is true, Squidward is caught in a tragic loop. He remembers his dreams. He tries again. He fails or is reminded of his past. He retreats into bitterness. This cycle keeps him stuck and able to move forward, but unwilling to fully let go of the past. Now, what do you think? Does this darker take on Squidward's character add a new level of depth to his actions in the series? Feel free to share your thoughts below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more. Until next time, hello everyone, welcome back. For those who love SpongeBob SquarePants, the series' supporting characters are just as memorable as the main cast. One of the most popular side characters is Squidward Tentacles. But did you know that SpongeBob's neighbor has a dark side? We'll tell you about Squidward's secret backstory and why he's more than just a cranky squid. Here's Squidward Tentacles, the tragic truth. Part 5, the dark symbolism of Squidward's character and what he really represents. Squidward isn't just a cranky neighbor. He's a symbol for anyone who once dreamed big but never reached their goals. In real life, countless people aim to be artists, musicians, or performers. But when life doesn't work out, they settle into jobs they don't love. Like Squidward, they hold on to their passions in small ways, but deep inside they feel stuck. In this way, Squidward speaks to an adult audience in a show that's otherwise filled with silly, colorful characters. Part 4, Squidward and SpongeBob are opposites. SpongeBob and Squidward are opposites. SpongeBob equals joy, innocence, childlike wonder. Squidward equals cynicism, disappointment, and wariness. Their interactions show a constant battle between staying positive despite life's struggles, vs. giving in to frustration. This contrast is what makes their dynamic so memorable, and maybe why adults secretly relate more to Squidward Part 3. The symbolism of his house. Squidward's home, a massive Easter Island head, looks grand and impressive on the outside, but inside it's simple and sometimes messy. This mirrors Squidward himself. Outwardly, he tries to appear sophisticated and cultured, but inside, he's insecure and unfulfilled. His self-portraits on the walls show his desire to preserve an image of success, even if it's not reality. Part 2. Squidward and mental health. While SpongeBob is often celebrated for being positive, an energetic Squidward story shines a light on something equally important: mental health struggles. His bitterness could be a mask for depression. His isolation might come from social anxiety. His inability to let go of the past might be tied to unresolved trauma. Through Squidward, SpongeBob SquarePants unintentionally touches on themes of burnout, lost ambition, and emotional resilience. Part 1. Why Squidward still matters. Even though he's portrayed comedically, Squidward is one of the most human characters in the show. He teaches us it's okay to not be happy all the time. You can still keep your passions alive, even if life takes you in a different direction. And maybe optimism, like SpongeBob's, can still break through bitterness if you let it. And number 6, the possibility of redemption. Fans love to imagine a future episode where Squidward finally gets his big break. He wins a clarinet competition, he sells a painting for a fortune, or he finally gets recognized by Squilliam and proves him wrong. While the show hasn't given us this moment yet, the hope of Squidward's redemption is part of what keeps fans connected to him. From his iconic house to his daily interactions with SpongeBob Squidward, Tentacles may be a fictional cartoon character, but his story resonates with viewers of all ages. Whether his past involves a failed concert, a lost love, or years of disappointment, Squidward's story is a reminder that behind every grumpy exterior, there might be a broken dreamer still holding on to hope. And maybe that's why, deep down, we can't help but root for him. Thank you for watching. Please share your thoughts and stay tuned for more. Until next time.